Hey guys, you're welcome to another video on my channel, and I'm Bayo from Mental Mode White. And today we will be talking about the four main ways to grow on YouTube. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Bayo. I have been building and selling faceless YouTube channels for the past 4 years. Yeah, I started building, I'll say 4 years ago. And once I realized that you could grow these assets and sell them just like real estate, I haven't stopped since then. I always say is that YouTube is a digital real estate platform, and every video you publish has the potential to pay you for life. I imagine you publish one video and you keep earning dividends from that video for life. It's mind blowing. That was what caught my attention with YouTube. But this is gonna be a quick video. Let's cut to the main talking point for the day. So I want to talk about the four main ways to go viral on YouTube. Most creators fail because they mix everything instead of choosing one particular strategy. And growing on YouTube is less about effort, it's more about leverage. There are four main things you can leverage on, because on YouTube, it's not how fast you roll or how quick you roll, it's the boat you're in. I think that's a quote by Warren Buffett. It's something you want to take advantage of. By applying these four main strategies, I believe you can pick one of them and grow your channel and grow and scale the channel fast. YouTube is going to get more competitive every year as more people realize the potential and they want to get into the market. And standing out is no longer optional, it's required. You either separate yourself or you blend in, and that would probably stall your growth. The first main point I want to talk about, I'll also give examples. It's the first strategy is be the first. When we say be the first, if you've been on YouTube for a long time, you probably remember when the wave of movie recap channels started, and you remember the wave of body cam channels. But one thing I want you to cast your mind back on is the very first people to get into these niches were the very first people to gain the entire market share just by being the first. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna share my screen and show you example. So when we say be the first, I'm talking about channels like this, Explore With Us. This is just one of the true crime documentaries slash police body cam channels. Now, you cannot go into this particular niche and get the same market share as them or get the same total admissible market as them, because they were the first. And for that reason, the algorithm rewards them with a chunk of the market share. You can publish videos for a year in this particular niche. If you try to compete with them, you probably won't get any views because they have all the market share. YouTube is not going to suggest your content next to theirs because they have grabbed the entire market share because they were the first. Now, that's why the key takeaway from this particular one, be the first. I'll also like to add on that being the first gives you outsized attention, because originality is rare on YouTube. So if you're the first to do something, you grab all the attention. If you are the first, it means you had some sort of tunnel vision. You were able to judge what trends will be next. And there's a quote by Naval Ravikant that I love so much where he says, if you want to make as much money as possible, stay on the bleeding ends of trends. So if you want to be the first, you need to make sure you are on the bleeding ends of trends. You need to make sure you can see one trend today and be like, okay, this is what this trend is going to lead to. The strategies I'm going to give later in this video will also relate back to, if you're not able to be the first, what you can do next. So make sure you watch this video till the end. The second strategy is do things better. Better scripts, better pacing, better thumbnails, better title. One of the fastest ways to build trust is quality. When people click on your video and they see that, oh, it's really quality, you gain their trust instantly. You also think about it from the viewer's perspective. If you clicked on a video and it was a shitty AI voice, the intro was weak, the hooks were weak, you'll probably fall off the video. You'll probably click off it. But when you click on a video and the intro is quality, the thumbnail and the title, first of all, it's quality. That's what validates you to click. You click on it and you see that the editing is actually quality. It just builds this type of trust. It just helps you build trust faster when your content is quality, because people feel relieved. They will be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I found this channel, and they will subscribe. A good example of that is, I'm going to share my screen again. A good example of quality is Dr. Insanity. I don't want to click on the videos to avoid any copyright issues, but go watch this channel and you can tell that the quality is unmatched. Explore With Us was the first. Dr. Insanity came with a different type of quality. They came with an absolutely different type of quality, which helped them go viral. At the end of the day, YouTube is a game of attention. It's trying to get attention. And this is why I always tell people this. It's either you're the first. If you can't be the first, then you need to do things better, because quality always wins in the end. That's one thing I want you to know. Quality always wins. And there's a high probability that the first is not going to have a high quality. So if you're not the first and you see the first, you can just go into that same niche or make things better and grab more attention than the person who was the first. The person who was the first now has to increase quality because you have brought in a new level to the game, right? Think about ways you can make your content stand out, because you're not the first. You can compete on quality. You can add some personality to your strategy. Like, you can make it feel like an extension of your personality. If you're trying to be different, you should understand that it's going to be your format and your structure that separates you instantly. I'm going to share my screen. You don't want to be too familiar if you're trying to be different, because if you're too familiar, you're not going to get people to watch your videos. If you want to be different, this is an example of being different, beyond evil. This is a channel that I love so much. By the way, I'm a huge true crime documentary fan. I also own a channel in this niche, but I'm not going to reveal it at the moment. What I love so much about this channel is the way they decided to be different was from their voiceover artist. I really love the voiceover artist on this channel. Every time I watch the video, from the first time I started watching this channel, it was because of the voiceover artist, because it was different from all the other channels that I've seen. And you can tell they added some personality into it. I guarantee you a lot of people watch, aside the good editing, the wonderful storytelling, a lot of people watch this channel because they love the voiceover artist. You can be different from your scripts. You can be different from your thumbnails. You can be different from your video editing. You can be different from your voice. It's picking an angle and running with it. Pick an angle that you want to stand out with, and then you run with it. This strategy, I should add, it's not beginner friendly. You need to be experienced if you want to pull this strategy off. And you have to be really experienced. It's not a beginner friendly strategy. You need someone to hold your hand if you want to make this work. If you want to be different, another thing you can consider doing is sub-niche. I'm going to rip everything up I've been saying and use a different example for this. You find a niche like movie recaps, for instance. And this is a strategy that we use that helped us build one of the biggest channels in the recap space. Unfortunately, it got taken down by YouTube. We saw that movie recaps were trending and it was becoming heavily saturated. What's the next after movies? What do people love besides movies? Anime recaps. We started making anime recaps, but we quickly realized that, okay, this is also very, very saturated. And there was one more level down that a lot of people had ignored, which was manga recaps. This is also a way of being different. You can also sub-niche to be different. That's the example I'm trying to make. If you put that context into true crime, you can either make true crime documentaries or you make body cam videos. Body cam is also a very saturated niche, but you can always niche down. You can maybe say body cam about Walmart shoplifters getting arrested, body cam about mass killers caught on cam. You could always niche into different subtopics and find your audience. That's the same reason why I say it's not a beginner friendly strategy. You need someone to hold your hand, or you have to be someone who's been in the game for long to be able to spot these opportunities and also execute them, because ideas don't bring money. Execution does. The final point, upload more. But there are two ways. Let's say the competition is uploading one video a week. You can produce 3 videos a week. It's not going to be quality, but you're banking on quantity to win the race for you. If you've seen the trends in the space currently, this strategy is working for a lot of people, because some channels will upload 100 videos in 2 months. Because there's no way you upload 100 videos in 2 months. If you do your research and you find the right niche, that you're not going to go viral. And the reason this works is, I think this is a quote by Alex Hormozi where he says, volume negates luck. The people who do more will always win eventually, because it is mathematically impossible to do more and not succeed. So while the other channels are uploading 1 video a week, it's really high quality. You can grab 20%, 25%, 30% off the market share by just showing up regularly, showing up, uploading 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week. Hell, I've seen channels upload 3 videos a day, 4 videos a day, and it's working for them. Volume will accelerate your learning, and your upload frequency will increase your chances of getting discovered. And in the end, speed always beats perfection. And that's the same thing I said. When people are waiting on those high quality channels that publish 1 video a week, you are feeding the audience 4 videos a week. You might not have the same view velocity, but you're going to capture 20 to 25%, possibly 30% if you're lucky, of the market share. A bunch of examples for this. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you that. There are a bunch of examples for this. Now, this is Bloodlines. You can see 101 videos, and they started a year ago. If we see how many videos they're uploading more consistently. This is 6. Let's start from here. This is 10 days ago, 8 days ago, 6 days ago, 4 days ago, 2 days. So they're uploading one video every 2 days. If we come to a bigger channel like this, you can see 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago, uploading one video every 2 weeks. Also, if we check this one out, they are uploading one video a month. Are you seeing the point that I'm making here? You can always beat the competition by doing more. And you can either do more in terms of outputs where you can publish more videos, or you can do more in terms of length. If the average view duration of the video is around 34 minutes, 40 minutes, you can make 1 hour videos, 1 hour, 30-minute videos. And that's exactly what this channel is doing. You can see the duration of the videos. They're all over 1 hour. This is 2 hours. They are taking 2 strategies in one category, which is upload more and upload longer. They're merging those 2 strategies together, and you can see it's working for them because they have 101 videos published. If we come to this channel goes with much more quality, and they have 176 videos published. You can see in 1 year they've been able to close the gap by using this strategy. That's why it's one of the strategies that I also enjoy using on channels that I work on, which is just publish, publish, publish. You learn fast, you fail fast, you grow fast. There are a bunch of channels like this. I'm pretty sure you already get the point I was trying to make, right? And you can also combine all of these strategies. If you are the first, you can upload more, take a bunch of the market share. You can make your videos longer. You can be different. Every strategy works together. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1, be the first. And why you want to be the first? Because originality is rare and hard on YouTube. And if you're one of the first, people appreciate you for that. Number 2 is do things better. If your videos are quality, it helps you build trust faster. And people feel relieved that, oh yeah, this is refreshing. Yeah. 3 is being different. When you find a niche, you can either sub-niche it to a different category. Because if it looks too familiar, it's going to get skipped, and you want to sub-niche and find a whole different audience, but still stand out. Now, this is a good way to be different. The 4th path is uploading more. Like I said, volume negates luck, and it also accelerates your learning. Your upload frequency increases your chances of getting discovered fast. The bonus is you can merge all of these things together. Because you're stacking 4 advantages and you're using them to go viral. This increases your chances of getting discovered on YouTube, and it just stacks a bunch of advantages in your favor. And for my final point I want to make on this is, in the end, you want to make sure that all your videos are packaged properly, because packaging is what determines growth the most. You want to package information it has never been done before if you're doing any of these strategies. And your titles and your thumbnails, they matter the most. I believe you should have your title and thumbnail first before you even start to work on the video. You should do your research on that. Is this title going to go viral? What thumbnail is going to work for this format before you start working on your scripts? And finally, you're going to see growth if you choose either of this path. And I believe either of these 4 paths are the right ones, depending on where you are in the game, in the market, in the business. Packaging is going to turn your effort into results, and system beats guessing every single time. So follow either of these systems, choose your lane, and then package your content correctly. And I will see you in the next video.